This is again, guys, my top Forex pairs for the upcoming week. If you go and check the last week's video, I managed to catch one trade. My students caught one more trade, and 3 of the pairs I've sent, or 4 if I'm not mistaken, went exactly to the point where I anticipated to go. That means that from 5, 6, 7 pairs that I had 50, 60% or 70% accuracy to the direction. That means, no, actually the direction was mostly 80 to 90%, but I had 50 to 60% accuracy when it comes to the trade idea. But of course, my videos and only my videos here won't help you get the trades that I'm getting because you don't simply know my strategy. So if you don't want to miss my strategy, you can join my free Discord community. The link will be in the description, or Telegram as well. And then there I have more details on how you can learn my strategy and be able to teach yourself how to actually be a trader. So without further ado, let's jump into my next week's top pairs. So first we have AUD USD. It's a pair that I had last week. It did a small move, but now what I really like on the weekly time frame is those 4 candlesticks right there. Why do I like that, even though the weekly is technically bullish because this is the higher low and this is the higher high? But it is about to fold a head and shoulders pattern, which is basically my favorite trading pattern. And now it's slowing down at a very key area of interest that I found on the weekly and on the daily. And it's about to create the right shoulder. So I'm anticipating, I love this weekly slowdown right there. And then I'm scaling down on the daily. As I said, my zone is on the weekly and the daily time frame. And as you can see here, price came up. It's still bearish, lower high, lower low. This is just movements in between. Way too many rejections here. And now we form an evening star formation. We're testing a little bit. And if you scale down on the 4-hour time frame, you will see that the price is about to head to the downside. We have formed a sort of head and shoulders pattern. Again, my favorite trading pattern by far. So now we are retesting. This is the neckline. Imagine it as a left shoulder, right shoulder, head. This is the neckline. This is the zone here that we like to see the retest. Now we are there, and what I'm anticipating is on the 30-minute time frame to break the structure here. A small break and retest, or just a break, it depends on how the market will give it to us, and to go to the downside. Simply plain easy trade. Next up we have AUD CAD, which is correlated because again we're going against AUD and with USD and the Canadian dollar. Now the weekly time frame, guys, it is absolutely amazing because if you see, first things first, it's not actually a head and shoulders pattern, but you kind somehow name it, but it's not only that. You can see that the price was higher high, higher low. We broke the structure right here. So let me just do it again for you. Higher low, higher high. We break the structure, we go bearish, we retest, we're breaking again. Now we're retesting here, and we're anticipating for some small rejections to go to the downside. Now, this one last week's didn't give me the exact rejection I was supposed to get from the weekly time frame. So maybe if not completely 100% the move happened this week, it might happen the week after. But still, it's a very high probability trade. Zone has been found in the weekly and daily area as well, both in the weekly and the daily time frame. And the weekly again stays with lower high, lower low. We closing and we're slowly slowing down to have the push to the downside. 4-hour time frame, still the same, going up, slowly going down, breaking key, slowing down here, and anticipating for the break of structure here for the perfect entry. Break, retest, or just break, it depends on how the market will give it to us. Textbook perfect trade. And on top of that, guys, weekly time frame, as you can see, if you scroll down on the left a little bit, you will see that the last time the price was just a little bit up from this zone and just went up until this zone a little bit and went down was back in 2021, February. So that means that we are more than 5 years away in the future, that the price again comes here, and what we clearly can see is that price, whenever it's up there, it always has a huge crash down. As well, here last time was 2018, and then price again starts heading to the downside. That means that this zone hasn't been reached, and whenever the price goes there, it starts reversing to the downside. All those are add-on confluences that you cannot refuse and you cannot just not look at. Next up, we have Euro USD. Now, this one right here, again, confluence with AUD USD. We're going with the USD against the main pair. Now, weekly time frame, we are very bearish. Now we had the push last week, so we are about, I think this week it's about to create an even deeper push. So we have a clear lower high and lower low. Daily time frame starts forming my best trading formation, which is left shoulder, head, right shoulder, aka head and shoulders. And I'm anticipating from this time frame, and also not actually this time frame, but mostly the 4 hour, to have the push to the upside and then sell to the downside. That will give me the right shoulder and then the push. So again, same scenario, 30-minute time frame, 1 hour time frame. We will create, well, the push will happen on the daily. We will create something like that. I'm waiting for the break, retest, and go to the downside. That's the whole trade idea. Next up, guys, we have Euro CAD. Again, confluence, because we're supporting the CAD as the quote pair. Now, this one right here, it's technically bearish on the weekly time frame. Daily time frame, it's very, very clearly bearish. I like the lower high, lower low that is creating slowly, and I think a small push to the upside can create an even a deeper lower low. 4 hour time frame starts to slow down a rejection. I'm just anticipating for a little bit more push to touch the EMA. 30-minute time frame will give us exactly what I was expecting and what I told you on Euro USD. Break, retest to the downside. That's the whole trade idea. And again, another confluence is that it's CAD as a quote pair against the main pair, and also that it's Euro that we're going against. Now, next up, GBP USD. Exactly the same as Euro USD, AUD USD, same confluences. We're supporting the USD against the main pairs. Now, daily time frame, we are very bearish. Weekly time frame, the exact same thing. And the weekly time frame finally had a huge break, so now I'm anticipating for an even bigger one to continue to the downside. Daily time frame, now we just have the break, retest on the back side, and the daily time frame, we just break the structure, we're going bearish. I'm waiting when I scale down on the daily area of interest that I found. I see price struggling a little bit here, so I'm just anticipating on the 30-minute time frame to see a very nice break of structure, something like that, have a small retest and go to the downside. Again, all those is not scripted. It depends on the market conditions at the moment, because the market might open and starts a huge candlestick up there, and then I have nothing else to do. So it depends also on the market conditions, because yes, they have a specific run, a specific approach I want to have. But if the pair does not give me the opportunity, the right one at the right time, I cannot just take a trade because I had the plan back on Saturday or Sunday. So I have to adapt due to market conditions. So next up, NZD CAD. Again, guys, I will say it again, CAD on the quote pair, we're supporting that again. And if you don't know what quote pairs and main pairs and how the basic things about Forex or trading in general, you need to educate yourself properly, guys. Don't just jump into the market and start putting your own money, and especially your own savings and money, trying to flip those money, try to flip accounts and just make money out of it. You won't make money. Maybe you make some in the beginning, and then you just kind of lose everything. You don't know how to trade, you don't have proper risk management, you don't have a plan. So please, guys, educate yourselves first. So with that being said, now weekly time frame. Double rejection right here. I'm waiting for the daily time frame as well. I just went bearish to have a small push on this perfect weekly and daily area of interest that I've marked. Then 4 hour time frame perfectly gives me the head and shoulders vibe with the right shoulder exactly where I love it. Left shoulder, head. The head breaks the structure here, almost right shoulder, and that move. That, guys, is the ideal scenario for me. 30-minute time frame, forming something that I really like, and I'm hoping for a break of structure either here and go to the downside, or if it doesn't give me something like that, it can continue a little bit up and then we break the structure here, perfect, to the downside. This week, guys, I'm very confident that I'm gonna pass my phase 2 on GOATFUNDED trader, and I'm gonna be funded on my first GOATFUNDED account with 50K. So if you don't want to miss, join my free communities. The link will be in the description so you won't miss a single update. Now, with that being said, next up we have GBP/AUD. Now, weekly time frame is a little bit controversial. I think it's, in my opinion, it's still bearish with the perfect evening star formation. Daily time frame is clearly bearish, and we found the perfect daily area of interest. And now, as I marked here, I'm waiting on the 4-hour price to come back, retest a little bit, and then give me the push to the downside. So last but not least, and you see that again, it's euro that we're selling against and AUD supporting as we did with GBP/AUD. And last but not least, the one we had last week, but I put it last because it's not one of my favorites. Maybe I removed it to the red zone I have, but I'm gonna tell you a little bit and then I'm gonna explain more. Weekly time frame, it is bearish. I'm hoping for the next lower low because still we haven't created it. I'm waiting for price to go beyond this level so we create the new lower low. Then daily time frame, we are forming a head and shoulders formation, a long one, and price might break this huge daily area of interest that I marked right here. 4-hour time frame, guys, it is forming a sort of head and shoulders, which I really like, retesting the neckline as I marked here, a little bit up in the upside, and then break the structure and continue to the downside. Now, this one and GBP/USD, I'm a little bit skeptical, and I might put it in the red list I have. The red list I have is the pairs that they're not that bad. Potentially they can form something in the week, but they're not like ready to go. My blue list is my ready to go. That's the one I'm sharing inside my communities and here with you on YouTube. But if one of the pairs on the red list appears and gives me an opportunity during the week, of course I'm always sharing inside my community that before I take a trade as a trade idea, the moment I'm taking the trade, and the after. I'm fully transparent, guys, and I want to help everyone inside my community. So if you like this video, guys, subscribe to my channel. That helps me a lot to grow my YouTube channel. Leave a like, leave a comment if you have any questions. And again, my free communities will be in the description. Go click the link and join. And without further ado, see you in the next video.